Una guitarra que retumba en la montaña, como la lluvia que truena en tus pestañas, o como el bosque, océano esmeralda, esperanza insegura, mirada que nunca engaña. Soy tu jíbaro guajiro, lo sé, cosechando de tu amor, precipitando café. Y no es para complicar tu presencia, me anestesia, presente y más. Lo siento, pasa el viento, pasa el tiempo, pausa y todo causa de tu aroma libre que anda perfumando las ganas de irme. De nada me sirve visitar otra vez, no vuelvo loco, dejo todo para perderme tu seno. Me equivoco, ya conozco tu piel, sé que nunca comedia, no me asusto con el gusto creer de que por más que yo me vaya, yo regresaré.
Nada menos, nada más, simple. Solo lo que tú me das, simple. Nada menos, nada más, simple. Solo lo que tú me das.
Simple como mi casa de zinc, morir soñando aquí una vida sin fin. Simple como, simple como, simple como, simple como.
Simple, nada menos, nada más. Solo lo que tú me das, que tú me das, que tú me das,
Esa simpleza y esa
que tú me das, que tú me das.
No sé bailar, pero quiero bailar contigo. No sé nadar, pero quiero nadar contigo. Me siento libre contigo, me siento como yo mismo. Que tengo 15 años de nuevo, escribiendo poemas de amor de nuevo. Que se compare esa sonrisa tan linda. Mi corazón brinca de aquí a aquella finca de caña. La dulzura del océano está detrás de tu pestaña. La simplicidad en tus ojos. Es obvio que este paraíso fue hecho para nosotros. Busqué amor, pise tierra, lo encontré. Te llaman pobre, no saben lo que esconden. No casarte sin quiero. Morir soñando, aquí una vida sin fin. Morir soñando, aquí una vida sin fin. Porque
All right, friends. Yes, welcome to Pro Bono Partnership's virtual Gala 2021. I can hear you all going crazy out there. Folks, we are celebrating the partnership's 24th, can you believe it? 24th anniversary by recognizing the contributions of Pro Bono Champions, UnitedHealth and Bruce Bennett of Covington and Burling. Go crazy, folks. I know you're all loving those folks. Folks, Volunteers of the Year Pandemic Relief Award recipients, and of course, you, our generous donors. Unbelievable. Hey, and Yankee fans out there, I know it was tough to get out of bed today, but you had this event to look forward to, and now you know how Met fans like myself feel every morning in October. But folks, we move on. Hey, a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Of course, check out the silent auction. And I don't even know why I have to tell you that, because the bidding is robust, to say the least. Now, there's items that include autographed sports items from our friends at Verizon and tickets to the hottest new show on Broadway, 6, which just opened on October 3rd. It was originally supposed to open the day Broadway shut down during the pandemic. They are back. That is New York strong. That is what it's all about. And of course, the silent auction bidding, it's going to close at 8 o'clock tonight. So have a little bit of a sense of urgency to get those bids in. That is Eastern time tonight, okay? Anybody watching us on the West Coast there. Folks, also tonight's fundraising goal, can I say it? Oh, yeah. It's aggressive, but we're going to get there together, $100,000. So what do you say? Come on. How are we going to get there? Well, that's easy. Just grab your phone, which I know is already surgically attached to your hand. Fine. I was scrolling through Instagram a second ago as well. But now I need you to show your love and financial support for PBP by scanning. Well, that's what the cool kids call it on the street, PBP. By scanning that QR code right on the screen there. And I know it won't pull up the wine list at your favorite outdoor bistro, unfortunately, but it's going to provide something even more satisfying than a glass of Bordeaux. Yeah, you're going to get the opportunity to donate to the mission of PBP. And you can also click the donate button on the bottom of the screen or give by texting. How many texts have you sent today? 50? Make that 51st text something meaningful to support the incredible programs that you're here to hear about tonight and that you've been supporting for 24 years strong. And all you have to do to text is text PBP 2021, all one word, to 888-646-0646. You can see it right there on the screen. I'll even cover the cost of the text because I have an awesome plan from my friends at Verizon. So thanks so much for that. Now, friends, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce a special friend of Pro Bono Partnership. She's the co-host for the iHeartRadio podcast, Finding Out with Pete and the Poet Gold. Also, voice of God in the upcoming animated short, The Creation. And Dutchess County Poet Laureate. She has more jobs than Michael Strahan. Poet Gold, take it away.
Thank you, Pat, for having me, and I'm so grateful to being here with you and Pro Bono Partnership today, and I wish you a spectacular fundraising event. So I'm going to share with you a poem entitled, We Live in Each Other. We live in each other, oblivious to the storm or our perceived differences. There exists an interconnection, like creeks to streams, streams to rivers, rivers to oceans, oceans to life. We live in each other, residing in a cosmic energy housing us all, providing sustenance, oxygen, blood, water, so our hearts pump, our lungs breathe, our eyes see. We live in each other. In the collective tears of morning mass shootings, in the triumphs of rescues from life's tsunamis and earthquakes, we shudder as one universe with deep sides building strength to move us forward. We live in each other. On the north side and the south side, on the east side and the west side, opposites or side by side, a spectrum with varied degrees of hope, joy, and laughter. We live in each other, within dreams lived and dreams deferred, within small steps and giant strides, within heartbeats and hearts deceased, within love. We live in each other, in the words we speak, the heart we slay, the person we touch, the community we build, the elder we hold, the child we rear, the animal we cherish. We live in each other. As stewards of the universe, caretakers, guides, hopefully not blinded by pain, sorrow, ghosts from the past, we live in each other. A collective life force. Therein lies the change. Therein lies our humanity. Therein lies our belonging. Therein lies our truth. Therein lies our song. Therein lies the poem. We live in each other. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Ara here, and thank you for that incredible start to the 24th anniversary Gala, Poet Gold. Living in each other, accomplishing more together. That's what this Pro Bono Partnership is all about. It's what everyone here has been working on with nonprofits and these volunteer lawyers throughout the tri-state for over 2 decades now, and we are here to celebrate that accomplishment and remind everyone of the hope-filled and heartfelt moments that have gone on alongside everything else through the pandemic over this past year. So I'm very excited to be your host this evening. I promise everyone, this Pro Bono Partnership Gala will not be your typical Zoom meeting. We are not going to ask you to turn on and off your camera or unmute yourself or circle back on anything or all the other Zoom life things we've all gotten used to. Instead, what we aim to do here is to do our best to make sure you leave here feeling energized and aware of so much of what is going on and the work we can accomplish together. Now, we're not physically in the same place this time, although I look forward to hopefully doing that again in the future with everyone too, but this is still the same community, and it is one that values pro bono work on behalf of others. You can also let us know in the chat what you value most about pro bono work, and we're going to keep an eye on what people are saying if you want to. Now, as Pat mentioned, we want to make this the most successful fundraising gala in the partnership's history, and so the partnership needs your support financially to continue this work. Now, there's many ways to donate. One is with these QR codes that we all have gotten more familiar with these lately. If you've been to any type of restaurant where you scan it, you can do that by scanning your screen now or text PBP 2021. That's PBP 2021, 888-646-0646. Or you can also just click donate on your screen right now. Maybe that's one positive part of this virtual thing. It's pretty straightforward. Do it now, get it off your list, and then you can enjoy the show with me. Now we want to hear from one of those nonprofit clients that we mentioned in our evening's first mission moment, a spotlight on the partnership's free legal services and what it means to a nonprofit in their own words. Let's hear the clients and the people that are getting the work done. Let's hear what their perspective is. This is Dr. Nicole McGrath Barnes, the founder and a force for good behind KinderSmile Foundation. The doctor and the foundation bring lots of smiles to kids and families in New Jersey and beyond.
Good evening and congratulations to Pro Bono Partnership on its 24th anniversary virtual gala. I am the founder and CEO of KinderSmile Foundation. Our mission is to increase oral care access and oral care education for children ages 0 to 21, including special needs, perinatal mothers up to 3 years postpartum. Our focus is on education, intervention, and prevention. Our vision is to help eradicate the #1 preventable disease that afflicts low-income communities. We have been in partnership with Pro Bono Partnership since 2008, 13 years ago. Wow. They have been instrumental in the success and growth of KinderSmile Foundation, from assisting us with board bylaws, board governance, lease agreements, memorandum of understandings with our community partners, HR compliance, employee manuals, employee labor laws, trademark, etc., you name it. With the donated legal services, we were able to focus our resources and time and energy on increasing access to care for thousands of children, preventing them from ending up at hospitals for treatment. So we are truly grateful for the staff of Pro Bono Partnership. Thank you for this partnership and have a wonderful evening.
And thanks for that perspective from Dr. McGrath Barnes. This is really what this partnership does, helping nonprofits achieve their goals. Nonprofit work has probably never been more challenging than in the last year and a half. We all know why. And just as everyone needed to figure out new ways to get through the day to work and live, nonprofits had to reimagine how to provide in-demand services at a time of heightened adversity while keeping their own staff, their own teams, and their clients safe. Many rose to that challenge, and supported by other organizations like the partnership, community nonprofits have shown determination, ingenuity, and provided important and sometimes life-saving services even in these tough times.
Visions and Pathways, we're a 501c3 nonprofit. We've been in existence for over 50 years. Our primary mission is to help abused, neglected, homeless, and missing youth to become self-sufficient. The primary way that we attract charitable contributions is through fundraising events. So we had to close all of that down during COVID. Fortunately, through the assistance and guidance that the Pro Bono Partnership provided, we were able to obtain a personnel protection program loan, which was forgiven. So the PPP loan truly was a lifesaver for us, enabling us to continue our operations uninterrupted.
Hi, my name is Jane Banks. I'm the Executive Director of South Park Inn in Hartford, Connecticut. We are an emergency shelter for individuals. We provide shelter services, food, basic needs, and we work with our guests to be able to identify housing that's going to be appropriate to meet their needs as they move on with their lives. Through the Pro Bono Partnership this past year, through COVID, we were able to access information through webinars, information sessions about COVID-19 practices, policies, procedures, information on our employee handbooks that we needed to have some support and guidance in, vaccine versus not vaccine, to be tested or not tested, how all of that sort of worked, and how we could support our employees and protect our agencies at the same time through a pandemic. We did all of that with the Pro Bono Partnership, and it didn't cost us anything but our time and building relationships with some pretty groovy attorneys.
My name is Violet Reed, and I'm the Executive Director of the Mahwah Environmental Volunteers Organization, also known as MEVO. We are an environmental not-for-profit located in Mahwah, New Jersey, that focuses on high-impact but small-scale environmental projects. I thank the partnership for their help. I thank their staff and the lawyers. This is an outstanding organization. I am so thankful that MEVO has them, and I know that many other not-for-profits feel the same.
Incredible. Violet, thank you so much. MEVO, KinderSmile, Visions and Pathways. You just heard from just a few of the incredible organizations that are supported by your generosity. So let's check in the progress towards tonight's goal of $100,000. Come on, we can do this together as a team. Better than the Yankees could do, I think. Hey, look at this generosity that's coming in through here. Unbelievable. I'm getting this right now. Hold on. Sylvia Eiler. Is it Eiler? If it's Eiler, just $20 in the mispronunciation jar from me. She is, of course, PBP board member and member of the Gala committee, who even planned tonight's event. Look at that. Giving, and giving more. Hey, there's Teresa Jankovic. Thank you so much. Or is it Yankovic? Is that a hard J, soft J? Doesn't matter. The point is, Community Capital from Hawthorne, New York. Thank you so much for that unbelievable gift. David Kennedy. David Kennedy's in for a gift. Valley United Way from Shelton, Connecticut. Let's go. And I just saw a gift there from Ricky Davis. Thank you, Ricky. And Ann Williamson just came in with a gift there. There's Paul Winky. Yes, Winky right back at you there. Hey, Marvin Campbell's in. Bradley Harrison. The gifts are flying in. Kate Lee. Come on, folks. We can do this together. Kent Hansen, PBP staff attorney. Kent, thank you so much. Diane Smith, Legal Services. And there's Sylvia Ayler right there. There's that wonderful gift. Thank you so much for that gift. And she's in Branchburg, New Jersey. Yes, let's do this. Diane Smith, let's see who can win. Is it going to be New Jersey? Is it going to be Connecticut? We got gifts coming in from all over the place. Kathy Luter's there. Kathy in for $6,000. Oh, that wonderful gift right there. Here, let's keep this going here. Diane Smith, Legal Services of Northwest Jersey. Richard Walker in for $1,000. Thank you, Richard, for that wonderful, wonderful gift. And of course, $1,000 sponsors a legal matter, like an agreement between two organizations. And here, Melissa Gold is in for $100. Thank you. There's Poet Gold. There's Melissa Gold. We got a bit of a theme here. Keep giving your gold. Keep giving your treasure. You're giving your time. We need this now. Come on, folks. We are on our way to that goal. There's John Lifton with a gift of $5,000. John Lifton is lifting our goal up a little higher there. Daniel Loscove, and we got a lot of Loscove for you, my friend. Hey, Maurice Segal. There, love that. $100 right there. Let's keep these gifts coming in there. They can see all these wonderful gifts coming in live. Thank you, Maurice. Is it Siegel or Segal? Segal. Okay, I thought another $20 from me. Two of the mispronunciations. There's Christina Lai. It is Siegel indeed. Rachel Lieberman's in for $1,000 right there. I've got a gift here right now. I'm hearing from Fred Macon, Cluster Community Services Yonkers. Here we go. And there's Brandy Clevenger in for a $100 gift. Yes, keep this going. Yes. Brian, thank you so much. Julie Murphy, Partners for Women in Justice of New Jersey. How about all the women in New Jersey? I think the women in New Jersey are being the most generous out of anybody here tonight. Do we have a score? The women in New Jersey winning right now. We can't tell. But Nancy Eberhardt's in for a wonderful gift. Andrew Smith in there live for a gift of $500. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, Nancy Eberhardt. There's Elizabeth Glogler, and that might be one of the. Yes, indeed. Thank you, the director. We'll see you later in the evening there, Nancy. Thank you. Let's keep these gifts going. Lauren Fishman, another gift. The gifts are flying in live. Katie Lee's in there for $100 there. Jonathan Starks, not to be confused with the great Nick John Starks from the New Rochelle Fund for Educational Excellence. Hold on, I'm just getting some more names right now. Evan Shark, Suzanne Williamson in for. There's Ricky Davis. Let's keep going, folks. Here we go. Sylvia. There's Sylvia's gift again. Evan Sharks, Kathy Luders. Thank you so much. Evan Sharks. Evan is a PBP board member, a volunteer from Bank of America. Unbelievable. Let's keep this going. Brian Dupere. Brian's a UnitedHealth volunteer. He's also on the go. There's Daniel's gift there again. Love this. Here we go. There's Maurice's gift there again. Thank you so much. He's also, as I was saying, Brian is also on the Gala committee tonight. This is very exciting. There's Brandy's gift there again. Let's keep these going. And he's on the board, as I was saying, the chair of PBP's Hartford Advisory Board. Brian Dupere, thank you so much. And here I'm hearing this now. Scott Wilson's in for a gift. Scott, yes, and Scott is being honored tonight as a volunteer of the year. Boom, Charles, I see that gift. Thomas Lindhorst, thank you so much, Thomas. Keep those gifts coming in. Catherine Rogers, we cannot stop the giving, folks. Gwendolyn Love is in. I see one. David Leibowitz is in right now. Folks, Andrea Giraldi from Rising Tide Capital in Jersey City, New Jersey. I wasn't kidding. The women in New Jersey are making this happen. Anonymous is making it happen. We love you, Anonymous. We love you, Gwendolyn Love. We love Gwendolyn Love. She's like, yeah, I know. I've heard that one before. Tell you a couple times. David Flavel or Flavel. Depends on what part of New Jersey perhaps it's from. Jennifer McCardle in for another gift. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, let's go, folks. We want 100% participation. What do you say? There's another gift there. I'm hearing here from Lee Smith Klein from the Tiny Miracles Foundation in Darien, Connecticut. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that incredible gift. Isn't it unbelievable? This is unbelievable. Are you seeing this? The amount of staff members and board members and organizations that benefit from the generosity of everybody here, incredible. Catherine Rogers from Synchrony Bank, thank you so much. And she's a great volunteer. She might be volunteer of the year as well there. James Shapiro, look at that wonderful gift from James Shapiro. He's like, it's Shapiro. Hey, James, either way, we love you. We love you for that wonderful gift. Let's keep this going. As I was saying, unbelievable. The staff, members and board members of the partnership's nonprofit clients are supporting left, right, and center. They will not stop because they know how important it is right now to hit that goal. Catherine Nemec is in for a gift. Thank you so much, Catherine. Let's keep this going, folks. Samuel Multhrop. Thank you, Samuel, for a wonderful gift right there. Let's keep this going. Yes, Priya Morgenstern, thank you so much for this wonderful gift. Come on, folks. Those gifts are flying in right now. Here they come. So many wonderful gifts coming in. I know we're saying they're in my ear saying, Patelli, we got to move on. Charlie Beaner from PepsiCo. Oh, I've got a nice cold Pepsi right here ready for me right after we're done here. Thank you so much, Charlie Beaner from PepsiCo, for that wonderful gift. Folks, let's keep this going. Yes, loving it right now. There's Jennifer and a wonderful gift there from David, Gwendolyn, Anonymous, Richard Walker. Paul Clancy is in for a $100 gift. Thank you, Paul, for that fantastic gift. Folks, it's so easy to do. All you have to do is text PBP 2021 to 888-646-0646, or just pull out that phone. You're like, it's already in my hand. I'm on Twitter right now. All you have to do is just scan that QR code on the side of your screen. And if you don't want to do that, there is a donate button on the screen. We've made it so easy. It's because we want to get everybody involved tonight. We need 100% participation. So, folks, we're going to be back a little while. So thank you to everybody. And please continue to make those donations to support this unbelievable organization. I'm going to check back in a little while. So I know we're getting pretty close to that goal. Very exciting right now. I can see the totals on the screen. So let's keep this going. Tell your friend, send that text to a friend of yours who said, I'm definitely going to join you tonight, and didn't. Give him the number, give her the number, make it happen. Now, folks, enough from me. So please join me in welcoming tonight's surprise guest. Yes, Steelers legend, indeed. The bus has arrived here at PBP. Say hello to Jerome Bettis.
Wow. Thanks for that, Pat. The bus is indeed stopping at the Partnership's Gala tonight, and I'm happy to be celebrating with you all. I know a thing or two about champions, and I'm impressed to see this year's Pro Bono Champions, the superstar legal team at UnitedHealth Group. And Mr. Bruce Bennett, cheers to you as well. Another quality I know something about is teamwork and the power of working together toward a common goal. Pro Bono Partnership also knows about teamwork, since they've worked alongside nonprofits for 24 years and have made our neighborhoods better in the process. I know from personal experience that nonprofits work is hard and it's also incredibly fulfilling. The partnership makes it possible for nonprofits to do their work better. And that's why it's important to support the partnership with a generous donation that will enable them to continue their essential work in our communities. Don't stand on the sideline any longer. Donate now, or you'll miss the bus.
When you're tackling big issues, it's great to have someone like Jerome Bettis on your team. Thank you, Jerome. And thanks to all of you for joining us this evening. I wish we were together in person, enjoying great food and mingling in a sea of friendly faces. But today's world being what it is, we're embracing our screens and our remote locations. And I appreciate you staying online a little longer this evening and allowing us to share our work. You've already met some of our nonprofit clients and heard firsthand about the challenges they've faced. Of course, nonprofits have always been in the business of turning heartache into hope. This last year and a half has transformed the world with tragedy, loss, and grief, but it has also given rise to moments of extraordinary community and care. The 900 nonprofits we served in the past year have been beacons of hope for so many during this incredibly challenging time. I'm proud to be part of an organization with a small and mighty team of the most committed nonprofit professionals dedicated to supporting nonprofits. This last year has brought clarity to our priorities, and pro bono lawyers have doubled down on what's important, supporting our communities and our local nonprofits, doing life-saving and life-affirming work every day. As Pat said, we cannot continue to provide this capacity building and empowering work to nonprofits without your support. It's your financial assistance that keeps our services free for nonprofits so they can focus on their missions and invest in programming. Tonight, as we celebrate the 24th anniversary of Pro Bono Partnership and the hundreds of thousands of hours of hard work and dedication that our volunteers have contributed to allow us to support thousands of nonprofits throughout Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York, we would like to acknowledge the extraordinary efforts of 3 of our partners that made navigating pandemic times better for our nonprofit clients. I'm pleased to announce our pandemic response honorees, the law firms of Dechert and Lowenstein Sandler and Matthew Miklave. These 2 firms are comprised of individuals who, while also experiencing the global crisis themselves, made time to give back when our communities needed it most. Matt, likewise, volunteered his services to assist repeatedly with pandemic-related issues that were critical to nonprofits and presented webinars addressing our clients and the wider nonprofit community's concerns. Let's hear from a few clients who had the opportunity to work with these volunteers, as well as the honorees themselves.
My name is Beth Hamilton, and I am the Executive Director of the Connecticut Alliance to End Sexual Violence. The Alliance is the state's coalition of community-based sexual assault services programs, and our mission is to create communities free of sexual violence and to provide culturally affirming, trauma-informed advocacy, prevention, and intervention services centered on the voices of survivors.
Hello, my name is Eric Dillner, and I'm the CEO of the Shoreline Arts Alliance, as well as the founder and chair of the task force to reopen Connecticut arts venues through science-based safety.
Good evening. My name is Nancy Calvin. I am the director of ECYC, a private nonprofit childcare center located in Rahway.
The pandemic created further challenges for survivors in our communities, but it also created challenges for us as an organization. The Pro Bono Partnership has been critical in supporting our human resources team and helping to guide us in the policy changes required by the pandemic over the last year and beyond.
What a tremendous gift you have given the arts community at large. Again, we're so honored to have Pro Bono partners offer such important advice and lead us and our partners nationwide to great success.
ECYC, which stands for Education with Care for Young Children, is most appreciative of all the help we have received from the Pro Bono Partnership. The staff at the partnership are always there to answer my questions, evaluate my need, and connect me with lawyers who are most proficient in helping me resolve legal issues.
The attorneys we worked with offered solid support while also taking time to answer the many nuanced questions we had about individual employees who were being impacted by the pandemic. Their thoughtful and thorough feedback was critical to our success in supporting our team.
Thank you for caring so deeply for the arts community and for helping us make our difficult decisions.
The donation of their time is to be commended. In this day and age, generosity like this is rare. I cannot thank all of them enough for their attention to our needs and the caring manner in which they interact with us, regardless of how simple or complicated our issue happens to be. I wish them continued success and look forward to further interactions with them. Thank you and good night.
Hi, I'm Jessica Bula, counsel in the Global Finance Group at Dechert.
Hello, I'm Christina Holder, Corporate Public Interest Counsel at the law firm Lowenstein Sandler.
Good evening. My name is Matthew Miklave, founder of the law office of Matthew T. Miklave, PLLC.
In response to the COVID-19 pandemic and the resulting CARES Act legislation, Dechert quickly launched multiple programs designed to provide pro bono legal assistance to the nonprofit organizations that have been devastated by the economic fallout resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic.
We are honored to receive the Pandemic Response Award, and we are grateful to Pro Bono Partnership for all of the support they provide to their clients in normal times and in pandemic times so that nonprofits can focus on their missions.
I'm honored and just a little bit surprised to be a recipient of the Pro Bono Partnership's 2020 Pandemic Response Award.
As we all know, local nonprofits faced urgent challenges with the onset of the pandemic in March 2020. They were forced to shift to a remote environment overnight and improvise creative ways to continue serving their community.
I am so pleased to accept the Pro Bono Partnership's Pandemic Response Award on behalf of Dechert.
Still, I don't think I did anything special. And I do not think I am deserving of this recognition any more than the countless women and men who did their part and are still doing their part to help our neighbors get through this terrible time.
At Dechert, we strive to find projects that make a difference in our communities and match the interests and skill sets of our lawyers.
I look forward to expanding our relationship with the partnership by connecting more and more of our volunteer attorneys with nonprofits in need of free legal services. We know we can count on the partnership as a strategic partner if and whenever the need to mobilize transactional attorneys to deliver crisis legal services to local nonprofits occurs. Thank you, Pro Bono Partnership.
That's an impressive group, and I think we can all hope that this first ever Pandemic Response Award is also the last Pandemic Response Award. Now, before we hear from our first Pro Bono Champion honoree, I'd like to remind everyone the work we're celebrating, the work that makes these nonprofits run, is not possible without your support. That is part of why we're here. Your contributions help the partnership to provide free legal help to all of these organizations, and we've seen how critical legal services are to keep nonprofits going, especially these days. So if you're here tonight to support a volunteer lawyer or one of the partnership's nonprofit clients, you can show that support with a donation. As mentioned, you can scan the QR code, which we've all gotten used to using. You can also text PBP 2021 to 888-646-0646. If you'd rather just use your computer directly, you can also go to sponsor.pbpgala.org or just click the donate button on your screen. Any amount that's meaningful will be put to good use. Now, let's keep it moving tonight. Up next is our first 2021 Pro Bono champion, Bruce C. Bennett. Here to tell you more about Bruce's work is his longtime friend and colleague, Jonathan Mothner. Now, John does many things. He is the Executive Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary at Synchrony Financial, Board Chair of the Pro Bono Partnership, and most important tonight, he is the Gala Chair of our evening. He works diligently on the partnership's mission and is one of the most important proponents of pro bono work you might ever meet, as evidenced by all the work he's doing. So take it away. Here is John.
Thanks so much, Ari. I'm very honored to be presenting the first Pro Bono Champion Award of the evening and to be here with all of you virtually. You know, it's really wonderful to be part of this like-minded community of extraordinarily talented legal professionals who prioritize pro bono work and giving back to their communities. As we've already seen here tonight, your contributions are making an enormous difference in people's lives, and the organizations that are supported are enormously appreciative. I've been with the Pro Bono Partnership since 2016 and was just recently elected as board chair, and it's a role that I'm extremely honored to have been appointed to. In my day job, I'm the general counsel for Synchrony Financial, and I'm fortunate enough to work with many generous and talented lawyers, a number of whom are with us this evening, but very few more talented and more generous than Bruce Bennett. I've known Bruce for quite some time. We both have deep roots in GE's legal department, and Bruce and the Covington team have been a very close partner with Synchrony ever since we became a public company in 2014, and that partnership remains very close today. Tonight, we've gathered several of Bruce's close friends and colleagues to celebrate Bruce's award. Welcome to the gala. I'm really glad you could join us to talk about Bruce's pro bono philosophy and his generosity in giving back to the community. As one of the many recipients of Bruce's pro bono work, Reverend Breyer, can you start by telling us a little bit about how the Interfaith Center has benefited from Bruce's commitment to pro bono work with your organization?
Thank you so much. For over 2 decades, Bruce has assisted our organization, the Interfaith Center of New York, on the needs of a nonprofit as we grow and help to serve the diverse constituency of New York's grassroots religious leaders. We could not have done, or we could not be who we are without him and all that he's done for our organization.
Well, thank you so much, Reverend Breyer. You know, it's that dedication to helping nonprofits and Bruce's leadership that have contributed to the significant acclaim that Covington has received for its pro bono culture. And congratulations, by the way, to Covington for leading this year's American Lawyer Pro Bono Scorecard. So Mike, turning to you, in what ways has Bruce's influence been felt in the pro bono culture at Covington?
Thanks, John. And as you said, Covington has a tradition of pro bono and public service. And all Covington attorneys take a lot of pride in the strength of the firm's pro bono program and working with pro bono clients on a range of matters. And Bruce has been a leader of the firm's pro bono program for a long time and really stands out as a Covington attorney who embodies all of the different values and spirits that we hope to exemplify in working with pro bono clients. He brings people together. He holds all Covington attorneys at the same level of high service that we have for other clients and aims to provide very practical and actionable advice to pro bono clients to help them with whatever they may need.
John, at Pro Bono Partnership, we are so fortunate to have folks like Bruce and the Covington lawyers and legions of other in-house and law firm lawyers volunteer for our clients that are all nonprofit organizations, and our volunteers, like the Covington lawyers, address their transactional legal needs. This isn't the traditional pro bono that lawyers have historically done, which are litigation matters, but these are the day-to-day legal needs of nonprofits, contract matters, bylaw reviews, intellectual property, employment law issues, the key items that are addressed by for-profits and nonprofits that help strengthen them so that they can better do the work in their communities. It's his kind of leadership that has made the work of Pro Bono Partnership for our clients so successful.
Well, thanks very much, Mo. So maybe we can share additional thoughts about Bruce's commitment and his impact on the firm.
Hi, Bruce is my friend. He's a law firm partner, and he's also literally the best. A lot of people use that term incorrectly. My heart literally broke. It didn't. It's literally raining cats and dogs. It's not, but it is correct to say that Bruce is literally the best. Bruce also lives his values and he uses his power for good. As vice chair of our pro bono committee, Bruce personally works to make sure that the under-resourced individual gets representation right alongside the higher profile impact cases. Bruce also serves on our firm's D&I committee. But even more than that, as a straight white man, Bruce is a tireless advocate for women, people of color, and LGBT plus attorneys getting equal and fair opportunities at both leading cases and the firm. Bruce expands the table. There's so much more to say about Bruce. If there's an empty chair next to him at dinner, you want it. If the phone rings, you want it to be Bruce on the other end, and you want Bruce to be your lawyer. And lucky for us, Bruce is all of that, to us and for us.
We're also very privileged tonight to have one of Bruce's partners, former Attorney General Eric Holder, here as well. Perhaps you could share some thoughts about Bruce's commitment to pro bono.
You know, when I think of Bruce, the lawyer, two words come immediately to mind: brilliant and committed. In his capacity as a lawyer, Bruce has always been extremely generous in giving back through pro bono work. Bruce has also had an important impact on Covington's culture of pro bono service. Bruce has focused on enhancing opportunities for our corporate and regulatory colleagues to find interesting and meaningful opportunities to perform pro bono work. Now, while there are plentiful opportunities for litigators, he has sought out pro bono work for colleagues in other disciplines, and his focus on the non-litigation side of the firm has been important in moving our pro bono efforts forward. Bruce has used his really considerable talents to serve those who are too often without a voice, and he has made better the legal profession. He is a most deserving recipient of this prestigious award. I'm proud to call him my partner, and even more proud to call him my friend. Congratulations, Bruce. Well done.
It's clear that Bruce's belief in pro bono work runs deep, and that his talents and actions have influenced and benefited so many. In addition to the stories we've heard tonight, Bruce is also vice chair of Covington's Public Service Committee, has a broad and active pro bono practice, including several clients that he's been with for many years, and has been recognized nationally as a best lawyer in America and as a BTI Client Service All-Star. Bruce, it is my distinct honor to present to you the 2021 Pro Bono Champion Award. Congratulations, and it's great to see you. Please tell us what it means to you to have this prestigious award on your list.
Well, thank you, John, and thank you to the partnership for this honor. I am moved to receive it. Let me also offer my congratulations to UnitedHealth and to Thad Johnson for being honored as well. It's wonderful to have, others that are similarly committed to pro bono on this program tonight. It's always gratifying to receive recognition for work in areas that are maybe not at the top of the list of things that we otherwise talk about as lawyers. Pro bono is very important to my firm. It's a very important part of our culture, and it's something I've placed great value on for as long as I have practiced. As a corporate lawyer, one of the challenges has been to find high-level, interesting, complex pro bono matters. And the partnership is a good example of that. It's a terrific resource for us to find opportunities to give corporate and other non-litigation attorneys the opportunity to engage in interesting, meaningful pro bono practice that gives them great training, great opportunity to engage with clients directly, and the opportunity to give back some of their talents to the community. So the alignment between the Pro Bono Partnership, between Covington with Synchrony is of great value to me and is a terrific partnership in moving forward this important exercise.
Congratulations, Bruce, and thank you so much once again.
The Women's Center for Entrepreneurship has been a client of Pro Bono Partnership since 2015. We can't thank you enough. You've assisted us on over 20 legal matters with things involving bylaws, corporate contracts, employment issues, insurance. You guys have helped us. I can't even express how much you have helped us. An estimated 370 hours of legal assistance translating to almost $200,000. Again, all of that has gone to help us, help our community with their struggles and help the micro-entrepreneurship community thrive.
Incredible. Bruce Bennett is the best. That is not hyperbole. Literally the best. Amazing. Folks, you saw some great organizations once again impacted by your generosity. And speaking of that impact, let's talk about the impact that Pro Bono Partnership can do. Now, PBP is able to provide $19 million worth of free legal services last year. Last year alone, the partnership handled more than 2,000 legal matters so that nearly 900 nonprofits could do what they do best: help those in need, feed the hungry, give the homeless a place. So many great things that happen there because of your generosity. Now here is how you can support, and your donations can go right to the bottom line of the partnership's mission. Let's keep it going. So many great gifts are coming in, and I saw there's Christine Lang. Thank you so much, Christine, for that beautiful gift of $250. That, of course, can make sure the partnerships, that nonprofits can pick up the phone to reach PBP's free legal resource helpline and make sure they're making the right choices. Since the pandemic began, the partnerships responded to nearly 1,100 COVID-related questions alone. Let's keep this going. Come on. Hey, during the break, I saw a wonderful gift come in from one of our board members, Ann Kapler, and she's in Chevy Chase, Maryland. She goes, the women in New Jersey are great, but how about the women in Maryland? And I agree with you there. Thank you so much for that wonderful gift, Ann Kapler. There's Diane and Randy and Rady Johnson. Thank you. Two more of our board members right there. Thank you so much, Rady, one of our board members. What a wonderful gift right there. Keep it going. $10,000. How can I just, they're like, don't skip over that. There's Grace and John Sander. Grace and John Sander. Once again, John Sander, one of our board members. Thank you so much for that wonderful gift. There's $5,000 right there. And Eve Constant and Jonathan Mothner, another Jonathan. Thank you so much. $10,000. Boom. Let's keep this going. Over 70,000. Let's go. Yes. Wow. I'm tripping over myself. This is so exciting. 10,000, that gift right there. 10,000 helps establish a new nonprofit organization to meet a critical need in the community. Think about that. Think about how your generosity is supporting. So let's keep those gifts coming in right now. As the $10,000 gift, I just want to stick on this for a second there, because the partnership helps nonprofits working to feed the hungry, house the homeless, as we just mentioned. Greg and Diane Nero. And once again, Greg and Diane Nero. Yes. Other board members helping us so much here. There we go. Let's keep those gifts coming in right now. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Diane. What a wonderful gift that is. Greg, another wonderful board member. Our board members are giving and leading from the top. Hey, how about 5,000? 5,000. We saw a wonderful gift come in there of 5,000 from Grace and John Sander. John knows that can support one complex legal matter, such as a trademark registration that protects an organization's name and their logo, or real estate purchase, which establishes a new shelter for survivors of human trafficking and domestic violence. This is where your generosity is going. This is the difference you're making right now. Let's go. Let's keep this going. And there's that Ann Kapler gift I was talking about. Ann Kapler and Mark Hurley. Ann, thank you so much. She's like, Mark, you're in for half of that. He's like, I'm in. Don't worry about it. Let's keep this going, folks. There we go. It's another $5,000 gift. Boom. Look at that. Thank you so much, Ann. And thank you, John, for that. And there's Marjorie Madfist. Marjorie in for a $250 gift. We just talked about what $250 could do, and she's like, you know what, I'm in for that gift right there because I know the difference that it's going to make. Hey, $2,500, 10 gifts of $250. There's David and David Effie, thank you so much, Flavel. There was the $2,500, another one of our wonderful board members. Thank you so much. Allie Kilduff in for a $100 gift. Boom, let's keep this going right now. The gifts keep coming in. They're coming in faster. We can even talk about them. Thank you again, David and Effie Flavel there for the $2,500 gift. I'm seeing it here. Eric Cohen is in for $1,000. The great Eric Cohen. Thank you so much, Eric, another one of our board members. Cynthia and Peter Guterman, thank you. Another one of our board members, Peter Guterman. Thank you so much for Guterman. If I did that, $20 from the mispronunciation jar for me. That thing's getting pretty full right now from me. Folks, I was just talking about $2,500. What a perfect timing, because that allows the partnership to offer a 1-hour webinar to 100 nonprofits. Think about how far we make that stretch. And since the pandemic began, PBP has hosted 31 webinars on topics related to COVID at zero cost to nonprofits. That's over $75,000 invested from us in those webinars alone. Let's keep the gifts coming in. So many wonderful friends. $1,000. We saw a $1,000 gift come in there from Eric Cohen. And Eric knows that what that does is sponsor a legal matter like an agreement between two organizations, which met the needs of local families by providing emergency diapers and other baby essentials during quarantine, during the pandemic. Come on, keep those gifts coming in. Tracey Doolin, the great Tracey Doolin. I'm hearing it in my ear. I have to say the great Tracey Doolin because she is. Scott Posner is in for $1,000. Scott Posner, thank you so much, Scott Posner. Another one of our board members. The board is giving and giving. The board is leading from the top. The board is giving their time, and the board knows they're giving their time, their treasure, and their talents. Thank you so much to our wonderful board of directors. It's amazing. Hey, $500 gift. There's a $5,000 gift. from Margaret and David Yeoman. And I won't even say that he's doing Yeoman's work because he is. And he's like, come on, Toby, really? Yes, I know. $20 just for a bad joke from me right there. One he's heard many times, but another one of our wonderful board members there. Thank you so much from Dave Yeoman. Yes, come on, keep these gifts coming in. Hey, $500. We just saw $5,000. 10 gifts of $500 be $5,000, but $500 identifies the nonprofit's most critical legal needs and then matches them with a volunteer lawyer like some of the donors you've seen here tonight. There's that Gail and Eric Cohen gift of $2,500. Keep them coming in here, folks. Yes, $250, a $250 gift. We talked about that before. Keep those gifts coming in. We need 100% participation. Scan that QR code. Just text 6 PBP 2021 to 888-646-0646. I know, I'm excited. How can you not be excited with the generosity that we're seeing here tonight? Just click the button that says donate. We've made it impossible for you to say no. Grace and John Sander, and there's John Sander, another one of our fantastic board members. Thank you, John, and thank you, Grace, for that. And another gift just came in from Sarah Monahan there for $100. Thank you, Sarah Monahan. We love you. We love what's happening here right now. Folks, 100% participation is what we need. It's what we want. It's what we need you to do tonight. What do you say? Reach deep. Give a gift that is meaningful to you and meaningful to your family. A gift of $100. There's $1,500 from Laura Sklar and Daniel J. Goldstein. Folks, so many wonderful gifts coming in here tonight. Oh, this is very exciting stuff. There's another gift right there from Leanne Oliver. Thank you, Leanne, for that wonderful gift of $250. Let's keep this going. So many wonderful friends. The board is leading. Board's friends are happening here. Everybody, you've invited a guest here tonight. Maybe that guest didn't show up, but you gave them the information. Why don't you just text them that number and say, here's the number, and here's the word, PBP 2021, all one word. Text it. Give a gift that's meaningful to you. $100. $100 delivers alerts. John France is in. John, another one of our great board members. John, thank you so much. The board, John's like, hey, I'm seeing what's happened with the board. I see Eric, I see Ann, I see John, all the Johns are in. Kathy's in, Sylvia's in, Dave Yeoman's in, Dan Goldstein's in. So many wonderful friends here. Here we go, folks. And again, $100 can do so much. You can make your gift go so far, folks. We need 100% participation. So what do you say? We know what else is 100%? Tax deductible. Your gift is 100% tax deductible. So every dollar counts, and think about that. Continue to give those gifts, folks. And I think enough for me right now. I think it's time that we move on to the program. So remember to check out the silent auction. Not only can you win tickets to the hottest new musical on Broadway, we teased it before, 6. I'm getting my musical theater going right there. I was just loosening it up, but I won't be there. But hey, folks, because I've been out there already. And you can also get decked out for football and hockey season. And speaking of hockey season, and speaking of the devil, pun intended. Yep, I went there. Sorry, couldn't resist. I got another VIP guest joining us tonight to give a shout out to the great work of Pro Bono Partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, here to say hello before he hits the ice in a preseason match against the Rangers. It is my pleasure to introduce PK Subban, alternative captain for your New Jersey Devils.
Hey,
PK.
Thanks, Pat. Haven't heard that one before. I'm glad to be here tonight with all of you for the partnership's 24th anniversary gala. I have such an appreciation for lawyers like the Pandemic Response Award recipients and Bruce Bennett, who make time for pro bono work. I'm looking forward to learning more about the champions at the UnitedHealth Group, too. You are making our communities better by making nonprofits stronger. And how about those pro bono partnership clients? Great nonprofits doing incredible work in New Jersey and throughout the tri-state. It's important that these organizations continue to use their resources for programming and not legal fees. Pro Bono Partnership is the only way that's possible, and it's why you should support the partnership here tonight. Here's one easy way. I know this audience must be filled with Devils fans. Did you know that you can donate and get some exclusive merch in the auction items section of the website? It's a way to represent the red and black while supporting an amazing cause.
Thank you to PK, one of the most talented and generous athletes in the NHL. Now, all of your generosity is inspiring. We want to thank Pat for helping the partnership raise the funds needed to keep services free for nonprofits. Now, there is still time, so be sure to make a donation and help make a difference. Your contributions are benefiting the partnership's nonprofit clients. That's throughout the tri-state, so it definitely makes an impact here in our communities. Now, moving on to the second 2021 Pro Bono Champion honoree, the UnitedHealth Group Law Department. I am pleased to introduce someone who has worked with this champion team for many years. Welcome, Priya Morgenstern, Program Director at Pro Bono Partnership.
Thank you so much, Ari. And now it is my distinct honor and privilege to be here with you this evening, recognizing our incredible and long-term pro bono partner, the UnitedHealth Group Law Department. In my job, I have the privilege of working with some pretty incredible people. Pro bono volunteers are, by definition, wonderful humans. But even among this elite group, UnitedHealth Group volunteers stand out. For more than a decade, UnitedHealth Group has worked with the partnership to strengthen nonprofits through the power of pro bono legal help. The company's core values of integrity, compassion, relationships, innovation, and excellence are exemplified by the legal team that has completed more than 130 matters for the partnership's nonprofit clients. Our nonprofit clients have benefited immeasurably from their efforts, and those good works ripple out into our communities to improve and enrich all our lives. So it's my pleasure now to introduce you to some of these UnitedHealth Group volunteers so you can hear from them directly about what this work means and why they make it a priority. One of these super volunteers is someone I'm proud to call a friend as well as a colleague, Brian Dupere. Brian is not only a prolific volunteer, he is also the chair of the partnership's Hartford Advisory Board and a huge cheerleader for the partnership's work. He provides a shining example for his entire legal team, and with his enthusiasm and encouragement, he leads to increased volunteer engagement among his peers. And the clients love him. Hi, Brian. Congratulations on being part of the 2021 Pro Bono Champion legal team.
Thank you, Priya. And thank you to everyone at the Pro Bono Partnership for being such great partners to and enablers of UnitedHealth Group's Pro Bono program. Our attorneys, paralegals, compliance and regulatory professionals, and even our administrative support teams are active volunteers in our Pro Bono program in one form or another, across the country and now across the globe. I'm thrilled to share that we'll be joined today by some of my law department colleagues who will each share something about their pro bono experiences. Thank you again to you, Priya, Nancy, the entire team at the Pro Bono Partnership. I also want to thank all of you who supported the partnership in fulfilling its mission through your financial contributions and volunteerism. Without the partnership, UnitedHealth Group would not have been able to celebrate as many pro bono achievement successes over the years. You provide the platform that enables this work with the nonprofits and with your law firm partnerships, bringing this all together for corporate law departments, making it all simple, efficient, highly effective for your clients. Thank you all again for all you do that makes this wonderful work possible.
Compassion and relationships have been a core value of UHG since I began working here 15 years ago.
UnitedHealth Group as an organization has built a culture around helping others and those in our communities.
I feel grateful to have the support to do the work.
One of UnitedHealth Group's core values is compassion.
UnitedHealth Group supports my pro bono work by giving me the latitude to find the pro bono opportunities that energize and inspire me.
The kinds of nonprofits that the Pro Bono Partnership serves are the backbone of the communities where UHG operates.
The first matter I worked on helped a student graduate from university, and that student is now working at the nonprofit where we volunteered.
Having participated personally in 5 or 6 various assignments with the partnership, I can tell you the nonprofits I have worked with are doing great work in our communities.
And participating in pro bono activities allows me to live that value by helping the most vulnerable in our community through providing free legal services.
That's why I'm proud.
I'm proud.
I'm proud of UnitedHealth Group's commitment to communities,
and the pro bono work that the partnership
makes possible.
Thank you all. I hope those examples inspire others to consider taking on a pro bono matter today. Now let's hear from Chris George. Chris is the executive director of one of our wonderful clients, Integrated Refugee and Immigrant Services, also known as IRIS. IRIS empowers refugees and immigrants to become self-sufficient and integrated into their new communities. And as you might imagine, IRIS is pouring it on as we speak, working to resettle families that have been just evacuated from Afghanistan and are arriving in Connecticut this minute. The team at IRIS works round the clock to make a positive impact in the world, and the partnership is proud to call them a client. Because IRIS has benefited from a great relationship with the attorneys at UnitedHealth, Chris will be presenting this year's Pro Bono Champion Award to the UnitedHealth Group Law Department. Chris, thank you for joining us to talk about the legal support IRIS has received from UnitedHealth Group and what that's meant for your organization. How does pro bono legal support help IRIS do its critical work?
Yes, thank you, Priya. The Pro Bono Partnership and UnitedHealthcare's wonderful attorneys have provided pro bono services that help us innovate, adapt, and grow, and focus on our clients. It's a partnership, not just among the attorneys, but between the attorneys and the nonprofits that they serve. We truly view the Pro Bono Partnership attorneys as colleagues, and we're so deeply grateful for the expertise provided by UnitedHealthcare. IRIS is a refugee resettlement agency, Connecticut's largest refugee resettlement agency. We provide a full range of services: case management, employment, health, immigration law, English classes, education programs. And we need to innovate and adapt to changing circumstances. As we see new needs, we need to implement new programs. One critical area where UnitedHealthcare attorneys helped us innovate and grow is in our immigration legal services. We're expanding our legal services and implementing a new program that involves a collaboration with 2 local legal providers and a national organization, Vera Institute. UnitedHealthcare's IT and cybersecurity law experts stepped up to advise us on a contract for developing a database for this collaboration. In this current pandemic time, with more work being done remotely, we turned to the partnership for advice on healthcare privacy law so that we could ensure that we're utilizing best practices concerning our clients' health information. Issues involving contracts, cybersecurity, healthcare privacy, these are not issues where you want to just wing it or take chances. Thanks to UnitedHealthcare's attorneys, we have trusted partners to whom we can reach out, and we're able to get answers and move forward with confidence. So on behalf of Pro Bono Partnership, I am honored to present the 2021 Pro Bono Champion Award to UnitedHealth Group Law Department, and accepting the award is Thad Johnson, Chief Legal Officer. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chris and Priya, for your very kind introduction. Although I'm disappointed that we are unable to be together to celebrate this great event, I'm extremely honored to accept, on behalf of UnitedHealth Group and my legal colleagues, the 2021 Pro Bono Champion Award. Attorneys in our Legal, Regulatory, and Compliance Department have worked with the partnership since 2008, providing services to nonprofits in Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey. These volunteers have completed more than 100 projects for 71 different clients, providing approximately $1 million in legal services to the tri-state nonprofit community. UnitedHealth Group's leadership is extremely proud of the selflessness and dedication of our employees who find the time to give back to the communities where they work and live through their pro bono and volunteer efforts. Thank you to each and every one of you. While we have served as health, ERISA, and employment law attorneys and have advised pro bono partnership clients on a wide range of other business matters, I'd be remiss not to recognize the unique relationship between the partnership and our privacy and security team led by Brian Dupere. Brian's team has had over 30 direct client engagements over the past decade, as well as several ad hoc consultations, including some on an emergency basis where a data breach has occurred or is imminent. I was fortunate to be with some of you in person when Brian was honored as the Pro Bono Partnership's Volunteer of the Year in 2012. Brian's an avid supporter and promoter of UnitedHealth Group's Pro Bono program and has co-chaired our Pro Bono committee for 5 years. Not surprisingly, he was recently asked to serve as the chair of the Pro Bono Partnership's Hartford Advisory Board. Thank you, Brian, for all you've done, not only for the partnership and its clients, but also for UnitedHealth Group's Pro Bono program. Again, thank you to the Pro Bono Partnership for the wonderful work you do every day. And thank you to all the law firms who have so graciously offered their financial support of the partnership's mission this year. Your generosity will continue to enable the wonderful work the partnership facilitates across so many communities and ensure these special pro bono opportunities continue to exist for many corporate law departments. And a special thanks to everyone who has made this evening and the gala such a great success.
That's clearly a group deserving of the Pro Bono Champion Award. Talented and dedicated volunteer lawyers are a key component to the Pro Bono Partnership mission. From in-house corporations, law firms, big and small, solo practitioners, take it all together, and it's about 1,400 attorneys who volunteer their time, talent, their labor to the partnership each year. And that's why it's an honor to be selected as a Volunteer of the Year, or VOTY for short. Here's the partnership's pro bono manager, Lauren Fishman, to introduce you to this year's VOTY honorees and some of the nonprofit clients they've assisted.
Thank you, Ari. I'm so glad to be here with you tonight and have the pleasure of introducing this year's Volunteers of the Year. Typically, we celebrate our VOTY honorees in person, and we hope that will be the case again next year. Thankfully, our volunteers and clients are a flexible and supportive group who are always up for a celebration, even if it's virtual. You've already heard about the difference our work makes in the nonprofit community, and you're going to see more examples as our nonprofit clients share what our honorees' work has meant to them. We work with more than 1,400 volunteer lawyers each year to make stories like these happen for hundreds of nonprofits. All of our volunteers are committed to improving our neighborhoods and to the skills-based volunteering that is unique to the legal community. We are so grateful for all they do. It also makes it really difficult to select only a handful of VOTY honorees. You can learn more about each honoree and inspiring client stories in the digital program below or at pbpgala.org. Let's get to it. Please join me in congratulating the following attorneys: John Corbett, Melvina Flaherty, Manali Joglekar, Alexandra Lapis, Tracey Levy, and F. Scott Wilson. Thank you all for helping to increase capacity and enhance programming for our nonprofit clients. We couldn't fulfill our mission and make our communities better places to live and work without your help.
Things just flow with the Pro Bono Partnership, and they always have. I've done lots and lots of projects with them over the years.
One of our most recent projects, I worked with John Corbett. And congratulations, John, on the award, Volunteer of the Year Award.
The partnership is always there if you need help. So if you need a form, they always have it. If you need advice, they always have it. If you'd like somebody there to review something you've prepared, they're always available to do that.
When I think about that, what value does that bring to KinderSmile Foundation? Huge value. With $259,000, that enables us to see 1,000 low-income, uninsured, and underserved children, providing them with preventative services.
I look forward to being able to do more work with the partnership and getting to know some of the incredible clients, the nonprofits that have established a relationship with the partnership, and witnessing the incredible and inspirational work that they do.
Hi, this is Manali Joglekar from Lowenstein Sandler. We are grateful for this acknowledgement by the Pro Bono Partnership, and we look forward to our continued collaboration as we work towards a successful and equitable post-COVID recovery. I am pleased to have received the award for the Volunteer of the Year, and thank you so much.
Congratulations, Manali, on this extremely well-deserved award. I know that you helped us, the Women's Center for Entrepreneurship, tremendously. Because of your help, we were able to move forward with a contract that we weren't able to understand at all. I remember it had 11 addenda, and so we immediately reached out to Pro Bono Partnership, and we got to work with you. And because of that, we were able to move forward with that partnership and help other people in the community. It was a partnership that would help us fundraise. So that translated into more micro entrepreneurs being assisted. So thank you so much. What a very, very well-deserved award.
I became a lawyer with the goal of helping people. And to me, it's important to give back to the community. What I love is when I'm able to use my specialized skills in a way that adds value in giving back to the community. And Pro Bono Partnership enables me to achieve both of those objectives. What is so special about Pro Bono Partnership is that they enable me to leverage not just my general lawyer training, but my specific skills as an employment law advisor.
As a new attorney, Pro Bono Partnership gave me the opportunity to gain more hands-on experience, leading projects, and really getting my feet wet in the legal field. Not to mention, my clients were always so appreciative of my services, and that really helped boost my confidence.
Greetings, my name is Corinne Moody. I am the CEO of Habitat for Humanity serving Hartford County. Today, I have the distinct privilege to acknowledge and salute Pro Bono Partnership. Habitat joined the partnership in 2010 as a client, and we've utilized the services of several attorneys to support our contract law as well as our employee benefits. And then most recently, our employee handbook was updated. So it is really a joy to say that Tracey Levy, we worked with her closely in her team, and it was a great experience. We left out of the situation knowing that our handbook was, thoroughly from top to bottom, in and out, T's crossed, I's dotted, was on point. And so I want to say thank you to Tracey as well as to the Pro Bono Partnership. The reality is that nonprofits are always working to help our community. We're always trying to do good. And so the partnership allows us to do that by supporting our legal efforts and also by giving us experts in the field. One of the missions is making it easier for advocates to do the most good. And truly, Tracey, you allowed us to do the most good. So hats off to Pro Bono Partnership as well as Tracey. Blessings always, and we so appreciate you. Thank you.
Even though I retired 4 years ago from a 4-paying job, I have continued on with the work, handling cases for the partnership and enjoying every minute of it along the way. It's just an itch that I keep on scratching.
My name is Judy Dworin, and I am the executive and artistic director of the Judy Dworin Performance Project. The Judy Dworin Performance Project had the very good fortune of becoming connected to Pro Bono Partnership in 2017. And one of the greatest aspects of this partnership has been our longstanding connection to Mel Flaherty and Scott Wilson. I can't think of two more deserving people for this honor tonight than these two individuals.
I am very honored to be accepting this award, that they thought that we were worthy, because it is so rewarding to work with the Pro Bono Partnership. And Scott and I have such fun with our projects, and our clients are so good and so appreciative of our work.
The past 5 years have been especially rewarding for me because I've been working with my colleague, Mel Flaherty. She and I were colleagues together in the corporate world, and we both carried on with the pro bono work after we both retired. And I enjoy every minute of it, as I know she does. We're working hard on cases, and again, together, just benefiting so much from the pleasure of serving the nonprofit community.
And now we will hear directly from our client, Voices Center for Resilience, on how two of our VOTY honorees help them in their mission to assist communities struck by tragedy.
On 9/11, I was a clinical social worker working at an outpatient mental health clinic in Milford, Connecticut. As a mother of a victim and a mental health professional, I immediately recognized that families needed information and support services. Voices of September 11th was born in 2002 with a mission of providing information and support and advocating on behalf of all those that were impacted by the attacks on September 11th. Now we fast forward 20 years, we've become experts in helping communities to respond to other tragedies in the United States and abroad. Having a legal resource to turn to that is responsive with high quality advice has made us much more effective in continuing to help the 9/11 community and those impacted by other tragedies.
Since becoming a client in 2019, Pro Bono Partnership has worked with Voices on 10 engagements. So we've been very busy with you all, ranging from finance, employment, corporate, intellectual property, real estate, and contracts. It's been a wide range of areas. Besides saving us money, you also have been timely and helped us work through sometimes difficult issues in advancing our work.
To all of you, thanks once again for including us in your gala. And we're truly grateful for the important contributions you've made to our work. And we wish you all the best in the coming year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and be well.
Hello again. What an inspiring group of Volunteers of the Year. We're coming to the end of our program. And before we go, I want to challenge all of the legal professionals in our audience tonight to commit to making your mark on the nonprofit community in the next year. Next year will be our 25th year assisting nonprofits. To commemorate that milestone, we're rolling out a volunteer initiative to bring even more awareness to the difference skills-based volunteering makes in our communities. I hope you'll join us and your peers in our Pro Bono Partnership 25th Pledge, Make Your Mark. You've heard many stories this evening from both clients and volunteers, and I hope they have motivated you to be more involved. You can start tonight by committing to 25, and you can get to 25 in several different ways. Commit to 25 volunteer hours, 25 matters with the partnership, or 25 volunteers within your legal department or firm. I'm thrilled to say that several of our board member-led partners have already committed. We would like to add your name to this list, so look for an email from me with specifics or visit probonopartner.org to learn more. Lastly, I want to take a moment to recognize a few people. First, David Yeoman. Dave began volunteering with the partnership 20 years ago and served in several board positions before becoming board chair in 2017. Dave recently announced his retirement from the board, and we're grateful for his leadership, his dedication to his pro bono work, and his relentless enthusiasm for the partnership. Thank you for your many contributions, Dave, and for leaving your mark on the organization. And of course, I'd like to thank the partnership's board under the leadership of Jonathan Mothner for its support and guidance, and our dedicated staff who make this critical work possible. And thanks to all of you who have made our 24th year productive and memorable. Memorable for the right reasons, by providing reasons to feel hopeful and to see the positive difference we can make in our neighborhoods. It's a pretty impressive group, right, Pat?
Very impressive, Nancy. And so are our donors tonight. Oh, I'm looking at this goal where we are. We are tantalizingly close to that goal of $100,000. Folks, I'd like to make, and Nancy, if you don't mind me taking a point here, I'd like to make a 25 challenge of my own. How about right now, 25 people give a gift of $25. Now, I said we wanted 100% participation. I think I almost demanded. And if you haven't donated yet, why not? You've heard, and there we go. There's a $5,000 gift right there. Boom, ladies and gentlemen. Forget 25 people at 25. I know. I'm sorry. I'm excited. It's very exciting because we just went over $100,000. You did it. Ed and Diane Siebold helped us get their $2,500. That wonderful gift from Kottful, I'm really destroying that name. Sorry about that. Anita Kottful and Zubin Schroff for $5,000, and unbelievable. There's another one of our wonderful board members, Anita. 20, make it 200 in the mispronunciation jar for that one, because you got us over the $100,000. Yes, do it, folks. Go crazy. Get excited, because we just went over $107,000 raised live this evening. What a group of generous people. Give yourselves a gigantic virtual round of applause. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anna High's in for a wonderful gift as well. Thank you, guys. Keep this coming. Keep those gifts coming, because you know how important the work is. Unbelievable. Over $107,000. I know. I'm very excited. Very excited. This is a very exciting moment for us here. Folks, yes. Ed Siebold, another one of our wonderful donors. Ed Siebold is in for $2,500. Ed and Diane Siebold, thank you so much for that wonderful gift there. Here we go. Let's keep this going, folks. I want to remind you a couple pieces while we're hearing final donations coming in. Yes, indeed. Reminder that the silent auction, folks, is staying open until 8 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, that's a couple minutes away here. So make sure you get those final bids in for all that wonderful stuff, the Broadway tickets and the sports memorabilia, everything else. Now, it gives me great joy to not only announce 107,000 raised, and we smashed through that goal, but also to announce the Daniel Jones raffle winner is, oh, drum roll, please. Thank you so much. And they've given me an entire bucket here, and I'm going to pull this live. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Daniel Jones football is Peter Walsh from Hogan Lovells. Peter, congratulations. I hope you're a Giants fan. If not, you can re-gift that. And if you put it on eBay and you make money on it, of course, you'll just donate the money back to PBP. Folks, thank you so much for everything tonight. And now, please welcome back our host, Ari Melber, with some closing remarks. Thank you so much for your support, Pro Bono Partnership.
All right, everyone, we are reaching the end of our evening. As the Brooklyn artist Biggie Smalls said, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that, and we do. It has been an honor to join all of you. I look forward to celebrating with you again, maybe next year, maybe in person. Now we want to take one last moment to congratulate all of tonight's honorees, the 6 wonderful volunteers of the year, the 3 pandemic response honorees, and this evening's Pro Bono champions, Bruce Bennett and the UnitedHealth Group Law Department. Thank you for your selfless dedication to pro bono work. Now, just in case you're wondering if you can still make a donation, you can. So please go ahead and do that if you hadn't had a chance to yet. As mentioned, scan the QR code or text PBP 2021 to 888-646-0646. Again, thank you to everyone who's done all of this important work and made tonight's celebration possible. And before we go, we end with a treat. This is the talented students from Trenton Music Makers. That's another one of the partnership's nonprofit clients, and they're going to share with us their musical skills to close tonight's program. Thank you, and hopefully see everybody soon.